Greetings, fellow enthusiasts. Today, let's explore the captivating life of Mansa Musa, who held the title of the wealthiest person in history. Musa, the ruler of the Mali Empire in West Africa, wasn't your average leader. He was the kind of person whose wealth would make even Scrooge McDuck seem frugal. Let's not waste any time and jump right into it. Before we set sail, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates. His riches were so immense that wherever he went, he triggered inflation. Mansa Musa was like the original influencer, strolling into markets and casually tossing around so much gold that it sent prices soaring for months. This wasn't just a few gold coins, we're talking about a mind-boggling amount. But Mansa Musa wasn't just a show-off. He was a devout Muslim. In 1324, he embarked on a pilgrimage to Mecca, and when I say pilgrimage, I mean the kind that makes a European backpacking trip pale in comparison. Picture this, a caravan of thousands, including soldiers, scholars, and slaves. And it wasn't a light journey. He had so much gold that he needed a team of camels just to carry it all. Imagine being that affluent. Unfortunately, I can't make it to your party tonight. I have a camel team waiting for me. Before I go on a camel hiring spree for my gold, let's delve into another facet of Mansa Musa's life. Beyond flaunting his wealth, Musa was a devoted patron of Islam. He invested in constructing numerous mosques and madrasas, showcasing his leadership not only within the Mali Empire but also in the broader Islamic world. Brace yourself for a journey back to the era of camels, gold, and Islamic scholarship as we uncover the intriguing details of Mansa Musa's life. Born in 1280 into a wealthy family, Mansa Musa's father ruled the Mali Empire, one of West Africa's most affluent and powerful empires. Although not the eldest son, Musa's intelligence and charm quickly earned him favor with both his father and the people. As a child, he received an education steeped in Islamic teachings, delving into subjects like law, history, and administration. Displaying remarkable promise from an early age, Musa proved to be a quick learner. However, his journey to the throne wasn't without hurdles. In 1312, when Mansa Musa's father passed away, the empire plunged into a state of turmoil. The competition for the throne was intense after the previous ruler's demise, with multiple contenders vying for power. Initially, Mansa Musa's older brother was chosen as the successor, but his ineffective leadership led to his overthrow by Mansa Musa himself. While overthrowing one's own brother might not be the most honorable move, Mansa Musa executed it with flair, rallying loyal supporters for a successful coup to declare himself the new ruler of the Mali Empire. It's almost like a plot twist from Game of Thrones, minus the incest and with a lot more gold. Upon ascending the throne, Mansa Musa focused on consolidating power and expanding the empire's territory. Recognizing the importance of controlling vast resources, especially gold mines, he proved to be a savvy leader. He strengthened the military, forged trade relationships with neighboring kingdoms, and initiated reforms to benefit his people, such as reducing taxes and promoting education. Mansa Musa also established a just legal system based on Islamic law, contributing to the stability of the empire. Despite facing challenges, including internal rebellions and external attacks, Mansa Musa showcased his diplomatic prowess by negotiating peace treaties to maintain stability in the region. His rise to power was a testament to his intelligence, charisma, and leadership skills. While unafraid to take risks and make bold moves, he also demonstrated a deep sense of responsibility to his people. And let's not forget that his crown was nothing short of superhero movie material, a stylish symbol of his leadership. Now let's grasp the enormity of Mansa Musa's wealth. He wasn't just rich, he was by a small country and still afford a cappuccino. Rich? Some estimates pegged his net worth at around $400 billion in today's dollars. Mansa Musa's wealth surpassed that of Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk combined, and let's face it, they don't boast a name as cool as Mansa Musa. So how did he amass such wealth? Firstly, the Mali Empire controlled vital trade routes, including those carrying gold and salt, with gold being the ultimate show of opulence. Mansa Musa had access to extensive gold mines and controlled the flow of gold in and out of the empire. His strategic establishment of strong trade relationships with neighboring kingdoms further augmented his wealth. However, Mansa Musa wasn't content to hoard his gold like a dragon. He aimed to use his wealth to benefit his people and promote Islam. This vision was manifested in his famous pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324, the holiest city in Islam. This wasn't an ordinary pilgrimage. Mansa Musa traveled with a massive caravan, including soldiers, scholars, and slaves, carrying an astounding amount of gold, estimated at around 60,000 pounds. He distributed this gold generously along the way, causing inflation wherever he went. While giving away a few $1,000s might make most feel charitable, Mansa Musa's generosity was on a different level. He gave away so much gold that he is still considered one of the most generous people in history. His actions weren't merely for show. As a devout Muslim, he sought to spread the word of Islam. Mansa Musa built mosques, hired Islamic scholars, and made substantial donations to Islamic centers of learning, such as the University of Sankore and Timbuktu. His pilgrimage wasn't just a showcase of wealth, it was a diplomatic endeavor. Mansa Musa traveled with an extensive entourage, including musicians, dancers, and slaves, along with exotic animals like camels and horses. He even employed a caravan of 80 camels solely to transport his clothes, because why carry your own clothes when you can have a team of camels do it for you? Beyond the display of opulence, Mansa Musa used his pilgrimage to establish diplomatic ties with other Islamic leaders and kingdoms. Meeting with rulers in Egypt, Arabia, and other regions, he exchanged gifts as a gesture of goodwill and established trade relationships, further increasing his wealth and influence. However, his generosity and showmanship had unintended consequences, such as causing economic turmoil in Egypt due to the massive influx of gold. Despite these unintended effects, Mansa Musa's pilgrimage remains a significant event in the history of Islam in West Africa, contributing to the spread of the religion. Throughout the region, Mansa Musa's pilgrimage to Mecca elevated the Mali Empire as a major player on the world stage, solidifying his reputation as one of the most generous and powerful leaders of his time. His wealth, gained through control of vital trade routes and strategic alliances, brought him renown as a patron of Islam, a savvy diplomat, and a shrewd businessman. Mansa Musa's wealth was not just a source of pride and prestige, it was also a burden. Managing and protecting his vast resources, he navigated the complex political and economic landscape of West Africa. Challenges, including rebellions, attacks from neighboring kingdoms, and internal unrest, marked his reign. Despite these obstacles, he remained a strong and effective leader, expanding the Mali Empire's territory and influence while fostering the growth of Islamic culture and scholarship. Mansa Musa's legacy includes building mosques, madrasas, and supporting the study of the Quran. He established Timbuktu as a major center of Islamic learning and culture. However, his strict enforcement of Islamic law and favoritism toward certain groups were noted flaws in his rule. Even after his death in 1337, Mansa Musa's influence endured. His son, Mansa Mega, faced challenges and the Mali Empire declined. By the 16th century, it ceased to exist as a political entity, absorbed into other kingdoms and empires. Yet, Mansa Musa's legacy persisted, inspiring people in West Africa and beyond. He was remembered as a wise and just ruler who used his wealth to benefit his people and promote Islam. His famous pilgrimage to Mecca remains one of the most legendary journeys in history, and his reputation as one of the wealthiest people of all time continues to captivate imaginations. In the end, Mansa Musa's reign concluded, but his legacy endures, a reminder of the power of great leadership, the richness of Africa's cultural heritage, and the importance of generosity, diplomacy, and wisdom in shaping history. And there you have it, the remarkable story of how the richest man ever spent his trillions. From reshaping the skyline of cities to reaching the stars, his legacy is truly one for the history books. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating content. Until next time, stay curious.